Hello, everyone. My name is Jennifer. I am reading a book that I'm writing via YouTube. It's called Swinging from a Vine, and I want your feedback. So let me know exactly what I need to change, or am I going in the right direction? Is it good? Just let me know. Okay, I'm going to read, and it'll be the first few chapters of the book. I told you that we weren't rolling like that was the last thing I heard when the phone clicked in my ear. I met Ernest 2 years ago in a class for new hires. My intentions were not to hook up with him, but to introduce him to another classmate. Ernest stood 5'9", muscular build. He has chocolate-colored skin, a bald head, and a scar over his left eye from a car accident that he was involved in when he was 16. I looked at the phone in disbelief. I can't believe he would say that to me. I rolled over and picked up the phone to call my girl Jen. The phone rang 3 times before she picked up. "Hey girl, what you doing?" I asked as tears started to form in my eye. "Getting ready for those Friday blues." Yes, but I'm calling them Friday blues because why? I gotta start it all over again on Monday. The tears started to roll. I couldn't hold it in anymore. "Why do men do me like this, Jenna?" "What's wrong?" Jenna asked. "Why do men do me like this?" I screamed in the phone. Jenna was quiet. I continued. "I just got off the phone with Ernest, and he told me it was over. He was done with me. Last week, I was over at his house." Jenna listened. "We sat down, and we talked. It was nice. I asked him questions about his family, and he asked me about mine. We also talked about our relationship, and get this, he said we were good friends." My mouth dropped, but I took it for what it was. Friends is better than nothing. He guided me to his room. Then he put on that old school R. Kelly. I like to make love to that slow jam CD. I slowly started to take off my clothes. Then I laid him back on his bed. I started to undress him. I played with his nipples and made my way down to his shaft. I slowly lowered my mouth to it. All he could say was, "Wow." He stopped me, told me to lie down. I did as he asked. He slowly sucked my nipples. He licked me from my chest to my belly button. He made his way to my inner thigh. I felt my body get warm. My mind began to race because he never went that low before. He laid me back, and you know what? He licked it at first. You know, I thought he didn't do that. Like, he did it like he didn't know what he was doing. To my surprise, he was fronting all this time. He sucked me until I came all in his mouth. This this is not over, he said. I positioned myself to ride him. Usually he would stop me because he liked a missionary style. But this time, he was like, "Ride me, doggy." So I did as he liked. And he made love to me for hours, it seems like, until we were both satisfied. I turned to him, and my tears started again. I told him that I wanted a baby. He jumped up and said, "Not for me. That's some hoe stuff." I was in shock. He said it was his decision if he wanted a baby. He told me he was not going to mess with me if I was pregnant, and he wasn't going to mess with me if I wasn't pregnant. Oh, was I upset, Jenna? All I heard was silence in the phone. "Hello?" "Yes, girl. I'm trying to grasp what you're telling me. You two have been messing around for all these years, and all he see you is as a hoe. Is that what you're telling me, Jenna?" "Yes, girl. I don't believe it myself. I thought at least it would be another outcome, but it wasn't. I tried calling him back, but he keeps sending me the voicemail. Girl, get this. I would leave him alone. He's not worth the headache. I will understand if you are some ugly type female, but you're beautiful. Leave him alone. As the saying goes, he'll miss his well when his water runs dry." I sat in silence trying to grasp what Jenna just said to me. Maybe I need something new in my life, a change of pace, a new day. bump Ernest, because it's a new me. We said our goodbyes and I hung up with Jenna. I sat back on my bed and closed my eyes. When I opened my eyes, it was 6 a.m. I didn't realize that I fell asleep. I got up, went into the bathroom, got myself together, and left out for work. This is Jenna speaking. I just got off the phone with Kelsey. I sat there thinking about all the dudes that did her wrong. Maybe she needs a good sex partner, I thought to myself. I wonder if she goes to Sheila party with me, she might enjoy herself. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out a way to convince her to go with me to this party. I knew the party was going to be at one of the host houses, but I didn't know that Sheila was going to host this party. I met Sheila in college. Her husband, boyfriend at the time, was an all-around basketball star. He was drafted into the NBA our freshman year of college. We called her the lucky one. Sheila and Kevin have always been open with their relationship since college. My first party with them was my senior year. Sheila and I had just crossed our burning sands to our new life in our sorority. Sheila asked me to attend a party with Kevin and her. She never told me where we were going. As we left campus, Kevin and Sheila was whispering something about play names. Kevin said cock diesel. That's what I'll call myself. And Sheila said pink clitoris. I looked in amazement like, Sheila's talking like that? I thought she was some type of goody two-shoe. Sheila, where are we going? I asked as she turned to me and said, I have an open mind. This is my first part of my book, and I need for you to have an open mind. So give me some feedback on what you heard, and look out on Tuesday for the next part. So every Tuesday I'm actually going to download and get on here and have y'all look and stuff. So watch out. It's Jennifer, and this is not PG-16. Excuse me, PG-13. So if you're under the age of 18, just go ahead and skip through. Alright? This part was.